Sweet.
What up, guys?
Hi guys. So today we're gonna do the girlfriend tag. We thought, why not let people like get to know us a bit more? Because obviously, like most of our vlogs have been us touring around the whole of New Zealand, which is like amazing for us and amazing for you if you appreciate beauty. Like this. But we thought, yeah, why don't we, like, we're back now and there's like here we can't really do touring around, so instead we'll do the girlfriend tag like I already introduced.
Yeah, what she said.
So we drafted together like a few questions that we're gonna ask each other.
Yeah. Okay. First question is, how did you meet? So I'm one of the girls that run this night called VIBRATE. It's like a lesbian party, which we'll talk about in another vlog.
V to the I to the V to the R to the A to vibrate.
It's not vibrator, it's vibrate. And so because I was the only girl in the group that was single at the time, I was tasked with downloading the Her app. I'm sure all you lesbians out there are probably familiar with.
If you don't know, it's a lesbian dating app.
Yeah.
Or social, I don't know what it is, whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah. So I created a profile on Her, and I just added everybody that
Like
would
spam
like me, and then
everyone.
basically I was just promoting VIBRATE. So I was just adding everyone, telling them about VIBRATE. That was it. I promoted so hard that I got banned, but when I got banned, my profile was still alive. I just had no access to it.
You're still alive!
I was still floating around out there. And so during that time, apparently Sam had messaged me.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god. I was one of the spam messengers that got this message. I was like, oh my god, this hot girl on her app just like messaged me. And then I opened it 2 months later because I didn't really go on the app. And then I was like, babe, like, how did I miss this? And it was basically inviting me to the Vibrate party, which I'd love to have gone to. So I messaged back being like, let me just still respond. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed this. Like, let me know when the next one is. And then I followed their Instagram as well because I thought, like, who actually goes on this app? So I followed the Instagram details I actually had on. Or maybe I just stalked you down, I don't know, one of the two. And then she was like, oh, come to our next one. And then on Instagram, she, like, obviously I stalked her and stuff, like, casual stalking as you do when you like a girl. And then she posted saying, oh, looking for squash players, hit me up, HMU. So I was like, at work on a Saturday doing overtime board, and I was like, let me message, I've got nothing to lose. So I was like, I don't know what I said, but I was like, oh yeah, I'm so down to play.
She did that like hands up emoji. Me.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you serious? Because I'm serious. And you got
like,
a racket. And she was like, no, I don't have a racket. And I was like, meh, meh.
And I was like, I'm so down, I just need to invest in a racket.
Like £10. So that's like, that like ended there.
Yeah.
And I would have met up with her to play squash because it was a legit thing. But then, yeah, Sam came to our next Vibrate party. Yeah. And I saw her at the bar. I turned around and I was like, oh, hey, Samantha, right?
Sam, right?
Sam, right?
Yeah.
And Sam's face was like, yeah.
Obviously, that's her
She was
interpretation
like,
of it.
no.
In my head, it was like, yeah.
It was literally like,
It was like, no, because I saw her as well. So I saw her and I was like, you know when you're in a club and everything slows down, you're with your friends. You probably would talk to someone in that current moment, but you just like, and then she turned around and it was like, stars. No, I'm joking. You know when you're expecting to hunt someone down and you're not even trying to hunt them. Well, I was planning to, but like I wasn't expecting that moment. I was just looking at the bar and I see a girl with her kind of hair and I was like, is that her? And then she turns around and I'm like, shit. And then she comes up to me and I'm like, in my head I'm like, is she gonna approach me? Is she gonna approach me? Is she gonna say, like, should I say it? Like, who's gonna say it? Like, and then she's already here and then she's like, Sam, right? I'm like, yeah. And then we like chatted. No, then I was like, are you single? And then she was like, no.
No, like you asked me if I wanted to dance or something. Oh no.
No, I said, are you single? And I was like, just don't beat around the bush, you know, and don't step on people's toes. And then she was like, no, I'm actually dating this girl right now.
So I was single, but
she
I was
pointed
already
to the girl like that one.
I was
like,
single, but I was dating somebody, and I don't date like more than one person at a time. And, yeah, I was like, no, I'm dating someone. She's over there, and Sam was like, I'm cuter. Which was actually a really cute line, but yeah, so nothing happened
dick
then.
line, isn't it? Like, I'm cute. I'm like, who do you think you are?
And then nothing else happened that night. The next week, Sam went to a party where my friend and
Shout out Taylor
and
May.
flatmate, she was DJing it, and Sam was like, what? So Taylor invited you to a house party that was coming up.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I really like your friend. And she was like, oh yeah, she's got a girlfriend, but they're kind of not dating anymore. And I was like, she was like, oh, I'm gonna be having a house party when you come up when. And then at the house party, let's fast forward.
No, wait, and you said, is Jane gonna be there?
Yeah, I said I really like your friend. And she was like,
yeah, well, she lives there, so, and it's a Vibrate party.
oh yeah, I don't remember that part, but how are you telling? You weren't even in the conversation.
I know.
This is a one-on-one
I've
conversation.
heard it.
Okay. Anyway, so we get to the house party, and then I see Jay, and I'm like, I'm gonna play it cool and just like befriend her kind of thing, which is what every lesbian does, either befriend or like super Mac moves, I think. Well, this is just my opinion.
I was like, I'm so over dating girls.
Like,
I'm just gonna do me, rah rah rah. And then Sam came along literally the day after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, because the girl I had been seeing, I had invited her to come because I still wanted to be mates and everything. And but because of that, I didn't want to be like flirting with anyone in front of her.
The girl was right there.
And so anyone that spoke to me,
why is this girl just here? Like, go away so I can talk to her.
But like, so anyone that spoke to me that night, I was like, rah! Go away. But yeah, then.
And then 2 days later, or the next day, Jane messages. 2 days later, when I was at work on the Monday, she messages me and she's like, how come I don't have your number? And I'm like, this girl, like, I worked so hard and she was just putting up. She was ice cream, she was acting all bad and bougie, and I honestly thought, if it happens, it happens. I'm not going to work so hard. Like, next time I see her at an event, I'll try to talk to her and I'll, like, try again. That was what I was going to do. But she messaged me and I was at work, like, what? Like, smashing my keyboard, like phone, like, she's replied, you know, like, she messaged me. But I was like, what the hell happened? Like, so many mixed signals. But then anyway, we like hung out after that.
That's the end of the story.
Yeah, basically.
That's how we met.
That's how we met, yeah. And hung out.
Yeah.
They went on a date.
And that's all. That's used up all our time.
Girlfriend tag over. That's all you need to know.
One question.
Another question we have is,
who said I love you first?
me.
But the thing is that we were at Brighton Pride for my birthday, and obviously we were partying, we've both been drinking, and I had just said to Tanya, who's Sam's like best friend and cousin,
Shout out Tanya.
I was like,
Tanya too much.
I
She's
told
also
her,
a DJ.
I was like, I really love Sam. I want to be the first one to tell her. And Tanya was like, oh, that's so cute.
Knowing Tanya, she's probably like, oh. She's not lovely.
She was just like, oh.
But then when we went to the toilet at Brighton Pride, the queue was massive, but it was a really nice day. We were just on the grass kind of thing, like by the long queue, and then I just said, like, I really love
What? No, we were inside the tent.
No,
the
it was
dancing
outside.
Tent.
No, babe, it was outside on the floor, and I said I love you. And then we tossed around on the floor for a bit, and then rolled around on the floor for a little. Yeah,
I remember it being inside the tent.
babe, you totally ruin the story if we have a different. No, it was outside on the floor.
Oh.
And then I said, I love you. And then you're like, oh. And then we ran back to the tent and we were like...
Oh, then we were scared on saying it.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Then we were like, I love you. I really love you.
Each
So I said it
other's weirdest habits. Sam likes to pick her nose and flick it.
Babe, that's not true.
Really?
Everyone picks their nose, like...
Yeah, but not everyone like Brexit.
Oh my god. That's so embarrassing. You can't say that.
You're crying.
No, I'm not crying. I'm just laughing at how embarrassing that is. I wasn't expecting that as well. Okay. Jane's weirdest habit is... Oh, I know one. We're gonna get... She wants to pick my nose and flick it. Jane has a habit, like a self-care thing, where she tweezes. She tweezes her pubes.
My underarms.
She tweezes her underarms and her pubic hair. Like literally,
It's too graphic.
I'll pick my nose and flick it. Okay. Isn't that weird? Like she puts herself through the agony where she sits with her legs open and she tweezes her pubic hairs. Like thick, chunky pubic hair.
No. I like the feeling.
and another one, she rocks. Like she's always just rocking on stuff. Like she just moves her hips like randomly. That's weird. It's cute though.
Okay, I don't have any more for you. So what do we argue about the most? I think that honestly it's probably me, like I'm way more complaining about Sam than Sam is about me. So I think it is that Sam thinks she takes 15 minutes to get ready, but I've timed her and she definitely takes an hour. She takes the same amount of time as me.
No,
and
it's
every single time I see
it's because the one time she decides to time is when I'm like, shave it. And when I need to shave my legs, that is a lot.
Even my sister can vouch for me because she was like, yeah, she definitely takes an hour.
Babe, you take like freaking 20 minutes to do your face. Not even including showering time or anything. It takes me 5 minutes to do my makeup.
No,
You know that. It does take me 5 minutes to do my makeup.
You honestly take an hour.
No, I don't.
See, this is a case in point.
And then also, if she wants to say that, I would say Jane leaving her... She just leaves things everywhere. And then I guess we don't argue about it, but she's in denial, I guess. Just like I'm in denial about how long I take. She's in denial about how... Not messy, but how like she just leaves things and like expects me to pick them up.
I don't expect you to pick them up.
And she dropped
I just
her
know
bag
that
in the
I'm
corridor.
going to use it again.
She dropped her bag in the corridor and I left it.
Fine.
And I literally left it. I was like, I'll see how long it'll stay there for. 24 hours went by. This little backpack stayed in there with like beach stuff. And you didn't even...
Stuff?
It was like beach stuff. But it was in the corridor. It's not
Yeah, there was like a ball.
No, it was a ball and a bikini thing. But the fact is, you could have just moved it. My thing is just to move it to where it should be. Just a hairbrush, move it to where the hairbrushes are. It doesn't have to be tidy. Just like your bra could go in the bedroom on the floor at least, or like, do you know what I mean? Like that's it.
It's not that bad. Well, that covers off pet peeves. So,
Yeah, that's pet peeves.
What is your favourite thing about each other?
Babe, I just love you so much. It's everything.
You have to name one favourite.
I love Jane's. I love her laugh. I think, and like her smile and her eyes. They all embedded in that laughy expression, kind of.
Oh, mine's smaller.
How is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
It's my favourite thing about Sam is she's like a walking ball of happiness and sunshine.
Oh.
And she always lights up a room.
Oh, man, that's so cute. You just saying that for...
No. To get in your good books.
Yeah.
No.
Trying to get laid.
What is one thing she does to let you know she loves you?
She says it
I
all
do.
the time.
That's cliche. Excuse you.
Baby, I love you. And they were like, baby, I love you too. I love you.
I do.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of each other? The first impression really was just like before I met Sam was looking at her Instagram pictures, and there was like a mixture of pictures. So in some of them she looked real goody two shoes, and so I was like boring. And then there's this other picture on Instagram from a while back and she looks like a player So I was real confused, and I was like, she's either really boring or she's a player, and I don't want either. So I was like, meh.
That says, don't judge a book. Don't judge a girl or a human being by the Instagram pages. Because it's lies. My first impression of Jayco was... Well, I guess it was on her app. And I saw her and I thought, oh my god, this girl is so hot. And I just thought, my like that kind of first impression is it sad to be like, oh my god, she's so out of my league, and
No.
that was like my first impression.
Sam's way out of my league.
But then when I saw her in real life, I was like, whoa, she looks so different.
She is in my league.
I was like, I have hope.
No,
I'm joking.
Okay. Who wears the pants?
I think I wear the pants most of the time. I know in some aspects Jay wears the pants. But the funniest thing is I feel like the people that think they wear the pants are actually the ones that are not wearing the pants. So I feel like she's brainwashed me to think I'm wearing the pants. So I think, oh, I'm in control, but really truly she's the mastermind behind it. Because literally everything I do, I'm like, babe, what do you think? And then she'll just give me, like, I'll be like, do that, and she'll give me confirmation, or she'll make, but at the end of that, I still do what I wanted to do, but it's kind of like, she's still like, I feel like it's kind of like, she's actually the brain, and I think I'm the brain, but it's actually her. You know, that kind of thing where it's like, you think you're in control, but they've just set you up to make you feel like that, so they actually get their way, but it's just like a setup. But I'm happy with that, I guess it works.
I have not brainwashed Sam. You are making me out to be something else, you know.
But yeah, that was our girlfriend tag. Hopefully it was
insightful.
Yeah, we just kind of like put it together. Quite personal.
If
so
anybody
has more questions, we can do a revamped,
we can do
additional girlfriend tag, I guess.
Or we can do a topic vlog on something.
Yeah, it's a wrap. And if you haven't, go watch the New Zealand videos, go watch those vlogs, because I spent time filming and editing.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.